Grand Rising from the Archbishop of Activism to each and every one of you out there. I'm bringing good tidings to you today, being Monday, 7th of April 2025. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. Please, a quick one. By the grace of God, I want to be enlightening us today about something very, very spectacular. Area where most people have gone astray. Area where most people were supposed to count it as a privilege. Working to liberate humanity. And also, many of us are doing something. It's like we doesn't know the meaning of what we are doing. Or we feel whatever thing we are doing it for people. For you to even watch is a part of the struggle. For you to comment and defend the truth is a part of the struggle. If you look at it, people like us, we are not being paid nor sponsored by anybody. Just for the passion we have for humanity. And our eye can only behold bad thing and we keep it without talking about it. That's why we are doing what we are doing. And I'm so going to thank God, the God of our ancestors, for His sustaining grace up to today. The reason why I use the scripture often, as it was scripted, I have told us in several lectures here what made Moses not to enter the promised land. I think at a certain time in the life of Moses became a little bit buzzy. We were no longer following the instruction from God. Maybe on one or two occasions, God might have just told Joshua, tell Moses to do this. Even when some kind of things come, they were supposed to do it like the Moses feel he know it all. There are a lot of our spiritual allies today that be disconnected from this very struggle. A lot. I know them by their name. But they will not feel they have disconnected. They feel it's as usual. That's why it is good in life. You have to count it as a privilege. Working for people is not easy. We do say public servant. And they see public servant physically, you are working on that government. They have to say, you are to serve the people. Government is number one public servant. In most cases, it's not about the money you are going to get. You are bringing in, that's why in Western world, they leave names. Most of them, they want to try to make sure they leave name. So that if you go read about them tomorrow, like now, if you are talking about the people that stopped slavery, emancipation of slave, in 1860 something, you talk Abraham Lincoln. He created a name for the generations. And again, it is not everybody that were sold into slavery. I want to get something clear here. When I think about the doomsday ahead of humanity, home and abroad, water always run away from my eyes. But a lot of people don't know what is coming. By the grace of God, to the extent I've gone now, I am safe. Very, very safe and very, very okay. But there are still lapses. Can I be boastful, say I'm safe, when I know that there are still one or two convictions I need to give to my people? That's why we are doing activism. We are the most discouraged activists in the world. I want to mention names of the people I have supported with my mouth. How they will live, instead of them to appreciate me, another person will not reach my level, will talk to them. They'll come go reply that one with the same platform. Where they're supposed to say, brother, you do well. Let me first start from Biafra liberation. Nobody will say no me for Biafra struggle. I think 219, 218, 219, 218, 219, 220 before Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. That time, Biafra full, they never divide like this. Gio has never caught body. He gets some kind of bloggers for Biafra struggles. We go carry my video. At time you go, they look Facebook, look, it go be 1.something million views. When they later arrested Nnamdi Kanu, I was the one that did Samuel Ekman Joshua. I did a lot of topics about it when there were not divisions. I took the fight upon myself to lay curses on as many people who are not in line with the template of how Biafra is going to get their freedom. And you do us as a case study, it can't go affect them. because they were not in line. A lot of them that are sensible, they can attest to it. But there was one thing I was sensing. Someone go reply other persons who not even voice not go even reach my own. Replay their video with that one take cause them. He never one day carry my video say, this is how I do, brother. He go pray for una the cannon for water. Oh. He calls the OSO. Look at how he named me Joshua. Person. When Sowore was arrested, I contributed a lot in Take It Back. Even in our platform, I think I was one of the most dogged comrades then who is online, doing whatever thing I can do. Even when there's a meeting in Dallas later on Sowore, I was the one that also fought a meeting to bring Sowore out of his hand and say, this man not guilty, leave him alone. The prayer that I prayed after Sowore was arrested, the former chief of staff of Buhari, I just prayed that prayer small, on in our. That was 2020, I'll be 2021 precisely. It'll be 2020 now. Now, why am I bringing all these things to us? I want to also relate it on people have come across how I have been treated. But today, I'm not broken. And do you know why God always spare my life and protect me? Despite saying my fight was more higher. You yourself, you feel not count and say they higher than. But when the testimony you don't they come, everybody will come to give account of his still worship. Most people today, they are doing something just for their personal selfish and make their show body. Me and they do, and that's why I support anybody. Now, why people not supporting me? Because they feel I'm a threat to them. These are people who do something hypocritically. And anyone doing it something hypocritically, he get injury where they get. I don't notice them. They always one way or the other out of the race. If you support me now, God will see they protect me, go protect you. And they don't say now that one be code where God don't already give me. As I they support you, if you don't let you or we have a support him. Because blessed are the merciful, as it was created in the book of Matthew 5 verse 7. He said, for they shall obtain mercy. Yesterday, I prayed for our 3 brothers. I prayed for 3 of them. I know 2 inside who will never appreciate what I'm doing because I'm more like a threat to them. Are we dragging anything? There was a day I said it here. A call that was supposed to come to me. So, okay, my brother, okay, this connection come. Me, I call the next person. 2 of our Idu daughters called me. I was not even the one that was not encouraging them. Was say, I don't know. This is how crooked our people will be. Why are we not united? No, we are seeing now. What be a problem? What be a problem? Only me want go praise you now. Only me want to hail you now. Who are we feel we could want megwalo? No, I'm not looking for your play. What feel who was say me? We might say no praise or we might say no go with me. That's what you are doing. That's not where I'm going. I want to tell us today the reason why a lot of people will start joining until finish it. For those of you that are watching right now, I made mention of one of our mothers yesterday. When he going get tough last year, he called me. He speak energy to me. That is in my mind today. Inside this very saga, or this very scenario, a lot of them were talking me down. They don't believe that I was sent by God. Somebody have been accused that he's the one giving me information. Because why? God speaks to me through frequency. The person said, no, I'm not the one giving this man information. He don't do his own they go. And really, I they do my own they go. I know what you don't know. Now you they belittle me. That's why, because of me, so many persons were disconnected from their destiny. If I thought say God open your eye, you see and say, man, is going to be great. Everybody have his own head. Why am I always respecting you? Why are you not reciprocating it back to me? Now yourself, you they do not be me. Me, I be like Agbegi. Reach where they go. I am the most dejected persons when it comes to let's reference this person. Today, I'm one of the most biggest voices you can ever talk about. I've changed a lot of negative narratives. The people I taught frequency, energy, vibration, and consciousness. Settle spiritual differences. There are things I'm not going to say, not the way to brag. Now, let's go back to the topic of today. Ignorance is not a blessing, it's an expensive pain. Let not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. That's why if enemy want to destroy you and everything around you, what they do, what they always do, they make you to start feeling purpose. How does Una the canon fully win my heart? When Una the canon created the ESN, I just did that video just for supporting sake. Where for somebody to create this kind of a thing, it must be powerful. This kind of thing is a good. I support. Do you know that man cut that part of that video and put it on his page? He cut that video. But avec Bele Kwansi nani ma ekwe, imam no salobo evie, who have never wanted to cheat their member about frequency. God resisted the proud and give us more grace to the humble. Anything that will make me to be proud, he may watch salobo every day, but they've not really married. Like I'm not proud. I am not proud in any form. Look at what this boy did very. I prayed for him yesterday. He give this one millions of naira. Another person they go and never want to support other bars. But did that still by him now? When in there, he may feel when money they help anybody. Because I'm the CEO of truth. All of them they are under my jurisdiction. If you don't know anybody, I might be questioned for it. That's why I have to pray. I'm doing what I'm doing, not because you are a charlatan. A mission amu you obo, a mission or obo, e nerunu eba. Uma bale para nada. Let nobody take my praises for granted to hell with you because of the mission. That's why I mention your name. I don't give a damn about it. Go and ask of me. I must send anybody. One man squad. I don't even like it. But because I don't even know whether you have the capability to take it. I steal for humanity. I know what I went through for humanity. Or money, or do I face inconvenience because I don't like complain. That's why I do my things alone. When anybody make me this Ogyomba thing, I'm the one more neutralize Ogyomba. The social media more neutralizer. I know how many topics I did. More neutralizer. Most of the time, why they don't mention my name there. But anytime I heard that they mention people's name, I'm in solidarity with them. This is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So don't feel pompous about it. God resisted the proud and give them most grace to the humble. Every person that look down me, both spiritually and physically, we are going to see what happened at the end of the day. Then this one will now make me to introduce the very topic to you we have today. It's very going to be very, very interesting. So I'm putting this one here in case of some of you, when you are in some certain predicament tomorrow, a jealousy book, they are not jealousing you for who you are today. They are jealousing you what you are going to become tomorrow. Even not for jealousy. Now, I'm the CEO of True Salvation for Humanity. Anytime anybody speaks the truth, to support you. Why not stretch the hand of olive to me? If you are really with your good man, we support a principal way. When this a meeting, and when I was supporting him, any person or very they are protecting her. How will you say you love your principal? If man is supported principal way, you don't reach out to them. You reach out to the enemy of your principals. Because anyone will not be anyone will but a prayer and a prayer no one. All of you are all charlatans and misguided element. From 1 to 0. Struggle no waye. Where if nana and call for this. What am I calling what? But you turn it to wareri. No one making where if you are insulted, look at what you do. Stretch out of olive. Mentioning your name, what does it add to me for us? It does not have anything to me. I'm working back here now. There are a lot of fat in the down the leg, you know. You think you are doing it alone? Who are who no work back? or she is Zagazaga ye minosuno, added away. My God is the one doing it. Ephesians 4 verse 11. He says, some are made pastor, some are made teachers, all for the edification of the body of the saints. I think the book of James chapter 4 verse 17. Or where you have honor. Or where those that know to do good and do it not to them become a sin. But that's not where I'm going. Ignorance is not a blessing, it's an expensive pain. It is not all family that was conquered by your palace. Get that clear. It is not all families that was conquered by Benin Palace. And every year is slave. Maybe this will be the last video for the now I'm going to be doing to correct people. So then we escalate it again. We are a spirit in a human existence. We are a spirit in human existence. If your ancestors were slaves, mine was not. So keep submitting yourself to your slave masters. Now the problem I have with a doiling, even though you're punishing, your ancestor was a slave, for example. Now, let me make it clear. The person you are supporting, they has a race. It was one person who now choose to say, okay, when what take them nogi, or when what take them kings. Honor to create honor TV remind your back, just as the way you create platform, just as the way Wale so you cannot let me work created year and a year. Number one man to that your number one man can choose to metamorphose his own. How do I yuk mokba, how do I yagbada? It all depends. So their father intend to metamorphose their own and took your father and subject them unto slavery. Your own village or a family way, then they choose to be a slave. Why mine was not? Mine was not. Mine was warrior also in their own jurisdiction. Now, if a man is representing his own family, his own ancestors, now you are there to admit that you were slaves. That was the laid down principle of your father. Everybody cannot be a slave under the Oba of Benin. Get that clear. These are where you guys are making mistakes. And this is where the calamity and the doomsday, I can't escape him. Because you upset me when he was saying, my father were never slaves to anybody. And he were never sold. He has a boundary. My own village have a boundary. It's a matter that be handed over to me. The way I treat it now, how they are going to look in the future. If you look at it, nobody found me. I don't promise him security. Or even somebody called me the other day, do you have any police number to give to me? If we are astonishing with a police number, I don't need it. Even as of 2017, the then commissioner of police of Edo State, Johnson Babatute Kokomo, I never one day called him. Mom will give to me, I have a handshake with him. And Comrade Newton, anytime if you need anything, you can call me. I never one day call that man. Because that is not my making. Making me. When the person asked me, I told them, go and do this case, normal bailing. There will a case of nobody worry nobody, I call the police. Now, I don't have anybody. You can't even found the police. I don't have, but I have a God that is bigger than the IG of Edo State. That is bigger than Bigate and Josoro. That's why a God in Imemeni, no Ruwe, no Lely Mary, he conquered the globalists. Any other Donald Trump, Iragmo. So why should I be bothering myself? Now, let me continue introducing the whatever. Now, I have a core value to defend. Get that clear. So, why I got done, why I get because the prayer that I pray, you can see right now, I lose this money is effective. Why can't you material? I mean, whatever thing I'm doing, you can see the discouragement in the time when I tell you for who we have here. You will weep for me. If not Jesus Christ, you weep. That John level verse 35, you will weep for me. Well, this man don't suffer. But I don't count it as suffer. I count it as no wilderness, no inheritance. I have I know what I've went through. Is it not to Osagbo? He gave tens of millions of naira or $10 for the government I supported. The reverse was the case. Who knows about or the age group? But it pushed that spit on my face. Now, if you were to be you, can you continue? So it took somebody no man want the no man you have to serve the people that will still remain here. So that if we they think, more they think well. Now, this is my father speaking here. Uduhueme was a warrior. Get it clear. Uduhueme was a warrior, not a slave. It is not everyone that was defeated by your ancestors. Ehemaya Palace defeat. That subjected themselves to be slaves. If your guardian parents were slaves, mine is not. Allow me do my thing. If the palace can defeat me, let it be. I have the right to wage war against anybody. They are humans. I have a God they don't have. My ancestors don't ring election. My ancestors support good thing. I'm going to be reading another thing to you again. I'm the sea of pure blood. Mose pure blood. That's what my ancestors stand for. Let go and think. Activism, I'm not doing SAG. I'm not insulting your palace. I'm here defending what my father stands for. So get mistaken for anything. A matono, amweye erimo borig minigun. O Maria ewa, my father could speak the truth. Bogarig binadu wawegeni. My father was a voice. My father was a voice. A very educated man. He was a voice. Omalak oji, omalak emi oji, omalak emi wayo. Ekenematana mafonata. So the matter will hand over to me. Senior wegbari yena. Omano make it be available. It is not every of my blood brother today God that can stand like this. So the matter is with me. I need to do it by defending the truth. Must everybody be a slave? No. Palace did not defeat everybody. Why you suronic beve nana? According to Idu land, avi duni yafe yuru ronigbe. Mame iduga. Mame duehe. Mame didogun. Ididogun weri meji. Idu kanyon. Ebane ancestors se mekere. Eri meno wa bi me made inu agun. Andrew igbinigun. Ona bo wa ididogun. Idu kanyon ejon meji. Igbinigun to boy. Ancestral home me. My ancestral root is Idu kanyon. Idun hero, idun goro. Idun winner be a lot of streets like that. We are named after Idu. Then what's you people's problem? Eke no ba Conqu. Anami Obanosa. Obazagmon. He didn't conquer my parents. If he conquer your parents, so he knows. A language is on Walone, mama. Oba cannot even use it for anybody. There are people who can't use it for. He might have read about the ancestral background. Wage ancestral background down the wake azuo yo zuore because a doom day no day. A doom we man one wa. Because this fact we are now, the negative narrative what we are changing. It's not about being insultive here. Women are not so here. But this is not the way things are done. Your father was a slave, mine was not. Then why are you forcing me to be a slave for crying out loud? Can you say that one? Even with Janja we cut off Nigeria when they are corrupt, he said. That who was you no, did he say they go to trouble? No. Then what does that mean? Are you stupid? Now you can also choose to change the negative narrative of yesterday. If you don't want to continue working, Benera San Yoto, a life in era live, man live, you can change it. So that we create a new foundation for your children. Like this a in America, or what viewing, or in one of that bastard with Germany, or what viewing, why more now? But there's never a time you guys can be in the same class with my own children, the way bona. But now if you were schooling, I will remove my children from that school, even how you school of it. Because you people are daft. The slavery era is gone. Now, so go and do your slavery thing. So let's get this one clear. Uduhueme was a warrior, not a slave. It is not everyone that was defeated by your ancestors. Taking and praying against the doomsday ahead of our people, home and abroad. I'm thinking about it seriously. Instead, some do EFULEFUS to fight against the nanotech and the graphene in their system. They are busy making noise. We have a lot of problems. Every reasonable person now should be saying, Oh, the God of Newton, come and be my God. This man live in a sane society. A big at that palace. Okay, can I argue one of you, Ray? Maybe that's why. Maybe one person now you're going, but they don't talk to me. Any video I'm doing defensive. You can't talk to me. Maybe I'm to order. Amen. Was say I get the way today. If they can be fighting for the ancestors, fighting for the ancestors is not in slavery, ne? Which judgment is coming for that already? Then why should I fight for my own also? I should fight for my own. I'm not going to fall for their tricks. I'm fighting for you. Because a mistake in error make, you have the right to correct it if you want. Now the truth keep tormenting a doiling. Don't play. Majority of you guys are already in the trap of judgment agenda 2030. A dirty set of people, thinkless set of people, thinkless set of EFULEFUS. That's just the heading there. At least with this little submission, because it may give you threaten a head, man. So that when in a more you way, no make an IT differentiate. This is not good for you. The first number was like every other person. What they did that they form a wager to create a clique. Yana those subject have a rule so yana subject into slavery. My father were not caught. Uduhweme was not caught. All we have a boundary okay. I could rob whom we have, you know. Now, why would somebody from nowhere, who were ancestors, even when they did wrong, then when a victim, who were victimized, why are you supporting them? Everybody is a king in his own house. Uduwe, for example, with what he have done in the world, what they're getting today, they are the people, Norodoni, who is fighting for humanity to remain. I should be president because they don't ring election. They are not the one that support Pebolo to come. They were the one that sent Obaseki. Obaseki rona ya dweki away. That's why in life, Neru nwe lilo mano ronda kosi hiane hian. Obaseki did a lot of damages that the people are going through today. Because looking that you were ready. You were given a commitment, but tomorrow say, but look at the mess up everywhere today. The army, if not even me, no social media, who we would, how many people today we agree that Obaseki worked? Did they want to give me penny for it? But Emanigba, so called ego ke Nigeria ya live the webo. Now I want to use the point to appreciate one of our brothers in Italy who gave us 100,000 yesterday. I saw the transfer receipt. Bless you. That thing that you wanting God to do for you, God will do it for you in a hurry. And at the end of the day, you will give that testimony. When we are support a struggle, that there was something you can see that I appreciate people for 100,000. Do you know how much we're giving to a meter to come to Edo State? Edo State payers money were given to somebody who fought against the government. This is where we are today. If you were to be in my shoe, will you ever speak the truth again? But here we are. Negative narrative must change. Do you know what it takes to turn one existing narrative of 1,000 years? A lot of you can attest to it right from time. How I change the negative narrative. Now, let me write a comment someone wrote yesterday. A lot of you might have seen it. Nina we video no now. I did not even see it. Because the sun were really very crazy yesterday. I'm in the forest right now. May God of the forest, ancient forest, not break on one of you. Now, I'm going to be reading from the last paragraph. Again, I know the a color ya mark. Where okay, let me read it from the one I did not draw. Let me read it from the one I did not draw so that where they think you are joking. This page, I will mention one other guy, Matthias, only one with bombarded Christianity or where is the only page I put my hope because our people are daft. You saved my life. during COVID. That was in my home there. In my home there. It's not even in my contacts. Let me read it again. Or where you saved my life during COVID. After I came across your broadcast for the first time, then I was in UK. I stood my ground not to take the injection. After I started following your page, then thank you, sir. More grace. Tell me your palace or the hutches you have from your palace. Did he do anything? Why is he doing Thanksgiving? Because he has saw that. Now, you say somebody from danger, if not a woman, that's the confession somebody made. Look at the name here, Dixon Harry. Millions and tens of people, I gave hope. What has your palace done and we're not supporting palace? If I were not a warrior saver, man, comedian does not save anybody. Because I persistently keep on shouting on top of my voice. He hacking. And the heart will not adjust. Listen to what that man has said. He not believe in me. I don't know this person from Adam. He don't like every other person who come across my video. But he's testifying in this very whatever. You saved my life during COVID. After I come across your broadcast. For the first time, then I was in UK. I stood my ground not to take the injection. After I start following your page, then thank you, sir. Maurice. This is what I need. Neman Ragmo. The same one I'm giving to you right now. There is a God in Egwa. There is God in Egwa. The ancestors know what to do. You guys are even complicating things for them. Or we no magmudu no etik bodubo nere. And they are going to catch you people one day and go one ogun. Egwa going to go and mark my word. There are a lot of persons Egwa will never lay us upon. Because you are not down one. Ground will open and swallow up. There are warriors up to today. Anagrewoke Nado under norms. Do you think they are going to take you when they coward? They don't want you around them. It took somebody, Nosukaka, to do this thing I'm doing. I'm a representative of my ancestors. So you are also representative of your own ancestors. Why not let everybody do these things? I don't use my own to disturb your own. I'm not supposed to start telling you about what my ancestors can do. You yourself, you have tried. You have tried. As many people don't mention anything. If you think I'm at all, you'll get bad dream. Or now, because let all Edo aliens combine together. Or my languages in here low, but because of some people, you can't low. Or my languages in here low to clarify even no man. But as a mature person, by the grace of the God of our ancestors, he can't tie. Also, so even when I'm speaking, I see it tend to differentiate it. Everybody can know every. Now, a ruggedity man always save lives. Now, the palace double love way. They would have put in a proactive measure by reaching out to me. I will be no man work by say, Mama be mate at here, but a laho women laho or laho when we're wage or women never be no man be like lao you boy. I will ho. Ignolo than a banana women. Ijoboki yo bonugalo, Maro yeke wag men again. They did put a cut through because they want you to buy. They want you to buy. What have the palace done to protect you? You may not understand now. Now, let's even assume, I'm saying for example, let's take this one for entertainment purposes. Let's assume, when I get yata, iliyo yasuno, I can do to talk by. A father that needs you around him Because I needed everybody, anybody. That's why I did my activism. If I create a platform, I would have saved my generation. But I'm not my own there. My own there. You may go Gokiana. Or walk on me, be just so much better. You know, I go Gokian. Or Babo Doric Moneri. You are going to be see time to come. Even here, the Ferrari Jeep. If you oh, my dad told me they're going to make your money. I don't know what's our problem. Must everybody be a slave to one man? Must everybody be a slave to one throne that have nothing doing for humanity? Ali, it's time for humanity to flourish. What's ever suffer? And yet the so-called palace have nothing. You won't see this kind of comment in anywhere. Apart from anybody who didn't have a tear or banana, nor UK, who recently put smile on a dope people's face by collecting money. But this guy uses his own platform and his own voice, his own influence to draw that very money. Apart from that, what have they been doing for the people not making the kingdom? The people making the kingdom. Without the people, you are nobody. Who are you going to be king over? I can choose to name myself tomorrow. Okay. I'm the CEO of Civil Disobedience worldwide. The CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. How does it affect your life positively? I have an association today, International Association for the Improvement of Colored People, #equality. That was where I started from. After I broke up with this Wobi, where I stand today, a content creator, he doesn't have any testimony to give today. Except maybe all the way all the way many I brought him up. Now what be here? Who do you brought up? We're not brought up. We're up. He's going to say tomorrow, oh well, that guy was one face with me. Because he lost it finally. There was something, there was mistakes your father makes. You have to amend it. Your great-grandfather was a slave. Then you should continue slavery. Even if you pronounce where there is a man, he's just a normal human being. Respect, you don't force it to any. You don't force people to respect you. Amen. And I know way more grace. He might force how many of you don't respect me? Then I don't force you to respect me. Even if you have affected life you went for good, you respect me. That's all. What your father is doing is not affecting. I'm not seeing it in your life. Of you, why are you in danger? It didn't protect any of you. If you have done anything good for you, be time. I know what Donald Trump stands for. Then why are we sugarcoating it? Why are we sugarcoating things? You don't force respect, you earn it. I force respect where you must respect me. Or where now you're walking or woman or marking. I don't know how you would lose. Ogyoba Mario de Osioba is fully vaccinated. A doom day Osioba of a boss your body. What you people, you guys should be ashamed. Just gather yourself right now, clothe yourself in shame. You can see testimonies. I have a national patriot platform created. Imani tell me now, it's not all information I put in the do because make a combination and that was your whatever. I'm still praying till today. How many of you praying? I mean, with criminality, I'm making waye. Every day keep on making blunders. A newspaper give that was say why I get shame, you know. Why not correct this inside the house instead of coming out? I be when I get out of your what be your making walking. Somebody are going to be facing arrest soon. Or only they know why you don't know what you are doing. Or few me. Even with children, you couldn't protect yourselves. Because slavery slave can die anyhow. You can see that I'm a warrior, man, anyhow. I don't talk anyhow. That's why there are a lot of things you guys do. I don't talk about it. Please, exempt me from your shenanigans. Exempt me from me. Uduweme was a warrior. He was not a slave. He was having his own empire. There are most of you today, you are representing your mother on earth. There are most of you today who are when no see if no lelu mara or man who represent. You are representing somebody here. Do you think most of you today your father is happy the life you are living? It will die when you know you if your money with me down. If no you support you and again. Rude ohaga no ohaye muwe. Oriri no gberu wo be oye uwe here. I can't get it. Everybody now bound his own palace. Okay, what are you people doing for anybody? Why my signature was signed on? Go and look at it. Everywhere bloody. Am I one do miruwa where is a patron in one court? Are you kidding me? Then where you know what accuse can you? Why are you? Is it everything you support? Okay, is it life? A life in Akina. Everybody, people like us must they. True in my area where at the demi of your don't know you think. Somebody from Edo State. True in Menano. I know my kind of activism. Go and look at it right now. Ave Fulani, they are planning a weapon of Fulani viewing. Let me play you part of the video. I will reduce the volume. Whether it's here, I think I shared to one or two platforms today. Okay, I will reduce the volume. No I go see a Fulani viewing. Nigeria army moment. Where are they coming? They are coming to South and Southeast and South idiots. Now, how prepared are you? What proactive measure is the Palac putting to protect you? Everybody, why anyone so media no yolo dene e dagun wa kenkere nu wa ya be dolegbu waju nu wa yeti no ke ya gbagbu wa o yon by Palac wa gbanana. What is the Palac doing for you? What are you benefiting? What are you benefiting? Look at it. This is for entertainment purposes. Wow. The sun is much. Let me see if I can turn the camera and show it from this side. Don't think you can see it. Maybe we want to see a little from background there. They are ransacking of villages. They are ransacking of villages. Now, let me see what they wrote here. They say, are you from Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Cross Rivers, Enugu, Rivers, Imo, Edo, Abia, Bayelsa, Ebonyi? Are you watching this video? It is in Nigeria now. Put your village. I mean where you call my village into the picture. Can your village resist them? Can 3 or 4 villages around you get together to face this very kind of they have this very kind of equipment? This is the question we should be asking ourselves. There's nobody prepared. So your gossipers at times, they also have a role they are playing in your life. If nobody gossip you, how can you live? Gossip so it's something time where you a gossip so whenever where you are not getting too fat. Gossip have their importance. That's why here must worry society. Or when enemy when I be on Daniel. Imagine got Daniel matter. The spirit of the land that are revealing me. Most cases all Daniel almost bottom on survival. Oh, we tamo one. If we tamo one na wa very ne yo sagede. We wo ko ne a o ma we tem no we. Then Emaya ni reva ni menwa we o sagede. Emana wa aka go Daniel keka. We are mo bo we jobodo. Agego but at the end of the day, say no sin o sagede. If no nukbo or do vevo bona. What's our problem? We are not prepared. Only in those states today, nobody can protect our society. Nobody can protect our society. You want to defend everything, but you couldn't defend your own personal life. Most of us today, we have nanotechnology and graphenos are in our system. We don't care about it. What in Olado, what in Enyalado, what in Edona. No, what is there in the Benin as we speak now? Is it security that's there? Let one assume Okpebolo is going to do wonders. One in Okpebolo can't touch because the same palace I support. Let Okpebolo started working now, or going to bring a lot of persons to book. After my way, no. That was going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Then what's you people's problem? I saw a lot of alien. It's all over your bed. He getting and you're going. No why I acquire don't why I bag don't will promise you security because this summer is going to be crazy here abroad. Why are you? I go more going back. It's hard time all of you agree for once where yeah there's something wrong. You see nothing wrong about it. A palace in Nego, the offense is as high. I can't do it, they already saver. The neighboring village I can capture. A palace is what it is not in 100 years' time. Very judgment in do obey Donald Trump, you know, dollar money. Then you are doing shenanigans. Your brothers and sisters, the same children from the palace are dying. What's in the palace in manage you a mob of a webo? Because you are seeing everything to be normal. Even any day saying a rock, one kind where why is Fulani in our places? A base of Sonia. A base of Sona. I was in solidarity with Romi people. Where is a Lokyorukwe? Not to tell about Wogan biting and Rietico. I have not seen him condemn his killing. A Lokyorukwe, evil market of Minauti now, evil market in Malayan Kire. The more you fight evil market, the more it's emerge. But the same people know when any evil market in Nana, they attack to the palace. A palace in Agle, when I call ya, when we respecting answer. Just a phone through a mining day, Nana. If they say, well, today, or another way with evil market, what's your nature about evil market? And look your no salwa. What's your man go for evil market? Those same evil people, we are they from Casina? And who is their chairman? Who are they worshiping? What's a boy? Why go? What to why problem in Egbuwa? Igbo people is not the problem of you people. What to have people because name dana what we created. Why have you why have you not been able to fight evil union to stand still? Who is backing them? And on what name are they doing what they are doing? The Egbe Wejas in Benin, where are they affiliated to? Where are they affiliated to? Is it not when the CDA will no longer pay homage to Palace? And I don't know a governor when on band there. After that, they now created the Kagele because Kagele agari reminatiri. They will create something at the time the thing no longer favoring them. At the time the governor no band there. That was how governor banned CDA. CDA now they have to metal before say to Okagele. When Obaseki say okay, he's body the activities of Okagele. Why did your palace right now send their hutches to come and start calling where Obaseki he cannot do it? That Omar cannot wave Nanani. Now let me give you guys the testimony here of what happened in Comrade Show 2020. I'm going to paraphrase it a little. So after we did our campaign during that time, I believe in power of appreciation. I believe in power of appreciation. Because a government man bless you with Agmono. Osalobo bless you with government. That's why when we say God bless you, they have to say God made the government of the day or me. He had to change it. Or say where anything government can do it for you. If you say you need 10 kidney, a government is easy go your know. Government of the day or the meaning of God. Or me. He had to ask him Osalobo pare heaven. Because God simply means someone you can call or come to your rescue. But they don't have a God who cannot save them. And they want everybody to remain like that. Worshipping a God who cannot give you life, who take away lives, who lay curse on you at any given time, no encouragement. Apart from playing curse on them. Now, when we rounded up the election, so Manado always several meetings. You know, they bring opinion back. Ambassador Joey is my living weakness. And some other persons also. You know, bring opinion working now. Why got metamorphose platform? And I've been a platform now, you know, so now come the lamte. Why we create another one? I check, make the a work of Baseki. So that every one of us there can be admin. The man well of them, they already have one thought. I have on Antana. I said my own left. Even about injection, I told them I stand. I'm not interested. When they wanted to do 31 be do 31 years, I'll be 30 years. I was not even interested. They told me to do jingle. I said I will not do jingle. Because of what? Because of Emolo Denokane. That aside. So we had another meeting again on the project Ambassador Vicky Wafo Yatori then again. Our high in Ambassador VQ Wifo, let draw Baseki's attention from this very platform so that no Baseki will position around back to make sure this platform remain. They contract on even Muriva Kwana we go no ladianvo, have a happy the less privileged ones you over. Not knowing where they were having a different inferior motive. It come later can or where selfless service in you. Every time we talk about appreciation, I guess Pastor Avitu Wafo Joey was almost having the same ideology with me. I said the way it is in my heart. Because if you walk by my yagbahin. So a general overseer of selfless service was Lamptey. Every time we say it, all was slumber. No where where. So all the position have it. We had a meeting. Mena nominated Ambassador VQ Wafo. Na project na Sasio Basekiri. We position Ambassador VQ Wafo. Ambassador VQ Wafo. Or we manage the position. Or we manage the one, but we manage where no, it doesn't need it. Now who need it? Nobody needs this. Yeah. Well. Before I know, they set up a light angel. All these aliens. You know, to set up a light and they started extorting money from people. Now, okay, now. Let's get money from the government in Mukpaye street. Government should give us this contract. They started collecting money. When those people, they are very sympathetic. They started collecting money from people. From my own Facebook or from my own page. You know, I was really very angry. Now, I prayed one prayers. That for you got personal selfish interest. Or you because I know that I can't position anybody. I'm not interested. Never saw a bother. Ambassador VQ Wafo, he tried. He's a matured man. At least a position Wafike or either or Joey. Ambassador Joey. You know, my man, we are going to different thing. Yeah, ya lieke. Ya yo Sadebe Avenue. What Ambassador view wherever in Nigeria, or can it or wherever my way having security area, you invited in one program. Or when most of the video are from Nigeria, where in what travel is also and so place. You travel is also and so place. I come across the video. I think this Comrade Roland or more, you know, or you interview him now, or you about the platform. And I call Comrade Roland. Where Comrade Roland? What is this man saying? How will you do well? Look, walk every day by the insecurity, my way out there. Maybe you saloba help mommy out there. That was how all of them started lying. Just to discredit us. Man, I work a fool and they're skilling the government to make such a dice and put security everywhere. Now, why did Obaseki later created a security outfit? If everywhere was good. They were trying to paint it to call people like us a bad person. And that's about man, Olobo can use to think about Boyakere. Osadebe Avenue Walieki Meyona, you guys will never be appreciated. That is the hunger in a Rundo Baseki government magi appreciating on your more. Or ye lampte. When during the time of artifact, on your day bago. But me today, assist you with Obaseki, I campaign for us one. What are they not doing in APC? If they are really sensible. APC now work with Nigeria. The same people don't support Obaseki. They support. Now, this is where I'm coming from, people. This is where I'm coming from. Why are we not real? Now, everything getting me freedom. The people not protecting me, they are demons. If I not protecting me, and we are fight for freedom for you. They are demons. Mama get the right people that will stand where we need freedom. With my little ability, if we have any mood that you were working at ye, a matter of mutoi, or co vaccine mosuriye, a mutea. Go and look at it. When it tell you. Or when no mute mon yo yiko, not a matter of mammy pon yo yiko. Enomia yo, a yate mako. That's why I can boldly mention Lamptey today. He cursing. He cannot come out and reply me because he ain't do. Did they still get what they were looking for? Now, where we're in the government, who were to wear selfless, a selfless service will manage anything. when I you ba me go from the UK. A government might appreciate we don't hang appreciate we. You can see how a lot of people they are sacrificed. The government of the day run that body maintain if about fear thank God for one of them. During this very election, he called me a very respectful guy. Let me just mention the name here. I see Aaron Pani Riogonati today, who were truthful among the Notavinoji or Ambassador Joey. That man, as I then, the man was truthful. Me and him was almost the same page. He called me during this very thing. Or when you think, comrade Newton, or tell me, get me here, APC and here. Then you get the bow because what we saw the other time and all of that. After my time, now we're no one. I respect you so much that will tell matter. Because I respect everybody. If you speak the truth, it make me to respect you. Yet you want more, you know you very low, you may be gone. So now we're but only it's like going to go and support somebody from APC. I haven't seen what they are doing in Nigeria. And again, to me, Obaseki is trying his best, despite the fact that that also affected this very man. They tell a platform in Obaseki. What can you give to us? But the same thing, menata one yana pretend. A pretense, man. If you una me man pretend, they are pretenders. This same thing do affect a man that now made this man to say APC and hand support. He told me categorically clear, Newton, with your potentiality, I know these people, they will give you better things. I refused it. And I choose to stick with Obaseki's policy. Now, the Obaseki's policy, I still to it. What did I get from me? That one charlatan, a principal when he may support. This is your cause. A cause when you were caught to it. He may divert in Eleni Mary. Those support were because I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. Instead of you to say, okay, a man has supported principal, never reach out to her. He went to go and reach out to Ingrid, to the young being. So, no matter what come out, or maybe you be maybe like me, when you be maybe, I will do whatever thing I can do to defend humanity. Why did I choose to see support as one? You get okay with what Obaseki have set aside, as one or maybe the capability to continue what Obaseki have started. Now it's like this. Okay, they think I'm going to keep on insulting Okpebolo. I can decide not to ever call Okpe animal again in my life. I can decide it. Because Ukme Soros, no salobari enwe, umanarie se o mi wori negian we. Ege de giun we ni, agmwe do dege one particular thing o say. I tell you guys, I dreamed like, let's say 2 days ago, they're not going to I told you me and this guy were called by Okpabolo to boy. Okpabolo did not even remember the cat bunny. He committed, begged and said, okay, now, do money, do your bono dollar. Everywhere we're so dirty. My men are baro, where what do we clean him, Nana? We were seeing people no more, your boy in my way. He was angry with them. Now the man want to change his own ideology with me, Nani. No make an amount when we dollar, you say. A man now we know because of pomposity. Or now we argue or marry, not do debame. Remember the insults. Do you know what that tells? It tells greediness. What does he want to do? A block money no kabu in reni. So that I got do pay go in here. Yen do rien no evil way. Even no day. Even no day. If you don't me with me and bad people go so about career. That's why I could fight anything. Even in one of our spiritual engine room, one of us were accused of information. My parents were they do mountain they go. So what you don't see, I see it. What you don't see, I see it. Because I could down with my ancestors so they don't reveal any man. Because whatever thing I'm doing, I do it with more joy. Yeah, we were activating. I don't use hypocrisy. How can you work for government who money them up as selfless service? Now what the way dossiers? Because no wali eke huyayari ene or maso obo because me mudi ayo. Esu warapabo. Ana miege mite. no campaign against us. No got you offend for ya muigo na. Igo my so wabo. Ooh, because a greediness. That platform today would have still be existing. We would have even be able to project maybe Secretary General or whatever position. I was even advocating, let Ambassador Vicky Wifo now project not Baseki. Every one of us will sign a signature Baseki, but the position by Monemana. That a fund created of the Maya meet up at the platform. We would have been able to join Baseki to fix those states. And I'm here where that's a platform. I had your Baseki Ogionba. And right now they are in APC. What does APC ideology stand for? What's a Maya? If I've even followed that man, not me, at least demand about me go. Maybe they for give me 5,000 euro instantly when it were done. Yeah, I get me mamono. Okpalo ma me miropa. Okpalo ma me miropa to start with. Don't know. O ma miropa no rieme. Okay, work now. O ma kena do mwe mi dando yagwe. Emi ne ma do yagwe no ma because of the ideology. If I do people tomorrow key to people's ideology, what come away? So many of us today, we are hungry because you go to see my boy, see my boy. Me, I'm hungry because of good governance. Why a lot of them are hungry because of a noisy humble. Now we're deceiving you. I was seeing some of the commercial activists now. These are how they do it. And these are the people that be benefiting from it. No one they have supported. Supported. They felt where he make a joke. But our people are buying seriously sick in all loops and corners of the world. They did not support. What they are mad is that they need your hand. Anytime I think about what human beings, particularly how they do aliena, how they are not being united, oh demon. I don't care to know whether we are friends or we are not friends. I will support your cause. It was supported. So far, no guy matter Tana. But they don't have that charisma to support good thing. Because area wegbe. Even uduwe mekabe worak mo degbe una. Uduwe me part of the squad. No gbenigbena gbona. Do wa mana no wa. Veno je spirit, you physical. Uduwe me mo anybody. Ose me na be mo. I reconnect my ancestors now. You know, so Jesus Christ will reconnect the blood of Jesus. That's why I've told that our brother. Onambo Jesus Christ in Yahunya not Bemufwa. Now, what Mamma no going, I've told him, look at the mechanism I have been no corner. On our way, Jesus in Hallelujah, may none. Any person will see what he see may not come in. I've told you. No one will go betrayal, man. If I see danger, I'll let you know. Say, but God, this people they do say a danger. Me not tell me, man. Whoever one day supported me. Okay, you go through one problem. Do I'll let you, man. I'm to blame myself. Thank God for you guys that are praying for me. Now, what did you expect? Like all of you that is watching now. If no little worry, now, me women wear the yeti. Automatically, no little worry, no we have a good mirror. That's why I'm succeeding. The money may not be there. Two things you can't upa. Freedom and money can't upa. Una freedom fighter, you have money the same time. And we are not appreciate you. You are not fighting it well. Like so worry now. When we are trying to take Nigerian back, okay, why don't we take it back like that? Many to your boy, why? Who were here in Nigeria? Me, I will come and eat it for free. Me winning many. Or one way so what another president if I way. You guys say, every man lue, mega deputy okay. Who want win and me? I don't do labor for all now. Anytime work come, people be catching out in politics. Mal, maybe look at me campaign anybody. Awa. Maybe look at me campaign. Also campaign what day 2027 una ragbo. Who wa campaign any me. Maybe we. Also maybe ya we na. Maybe for front in anybody. Why we? But if they were position waga you when what make na ye no je big. Maybe then I saw what they cannot fund anybody. Am I going to moon anybody? Why we for free? Okay, also free. I've suffered a lot now. So like as I was saying, now men nerunu we him. So automatically, if no little worry, if no little honor, all of them will not join hands together and protect me or keep me yagbo. Time yaragbo na. Time ya succeed said na. Wani enegbewo, wane slave ni. If no little worry, ke no little marry. The boss alobo ati no jagbo yemi or you boy me yeki. That's why today my truth they hit them. Go and look at all of them defending the palace. They are moron. Naming nanotechnology with me have here. A book can just press them at anything was salwa. You know, we a man also know you need jotina. We're going very unkept. We have wonder, is this one a young man or a young man? Or my home, or you know, let the name not worry. You're that you could see that who are me. How can you be supporting a struggle where I don't you look the way, don't you see the way I look healthy? For quite some time I'll be doing videos. Almost 6 times consecutively now. No that doesn't do video. A trend in me video or you America hands track Iran. Every host of every mugwegi. When I thought that damn every day, they must be almost so me because I'm not bullying. Now in a nutshell to crown it up. The reason why I put all these testimonies here, in case of you tomorrow, you may also come across such predicaments. Now, how was I able to withstand all these things I'll be telling you? I had a talk me terror now you may owe me now. I do want to talk about 2018 when we went for PFM inauguration with Barcelona. A meeting of Dallas at Tamawana. Or when I dissolve our cabinet room, they so marry. Do you know I defended all the admins? 13 people now vote against to let me one. I was only the one that said no. Let not remove not their position here because they are not here. The rest of that person, because they are slaves. They know even when they don't even have it, it might be that in a time where, because I was not afraid of him. He knows. That's why because he's a charlatan. Yeah, one more we know why we know immediately he was Giako yon weke. Okay, you know, so he lotori here, because he's an idiot. Now, why will you do such a thing? Even the people in me fighting have a betray me. So the struggle have been there. So anywhere, una got a star, una mo star, or una a future will not bright, and my dear, you are a terror to all these people. And every person's no education dame. I have investigated them physically and spiritually. They dies. A personal interest in me. There are people. Oh, now why hanging away with Nana, even when results have not come out. Oh, I made this authoritative spirit. Oh, that is I look bossy. Very major. He told me to complain of you. I will compliment you. Because when why did I always intrude in or whatever? Because in Memudia in I don't want to be no women or but at the end of the day, I have a lot of CEO I called myself today. But why did I also appreciate you when I comment to Lily? Every matter we don't call me. They are not changing any negative narrative. Even when they are being paid millions. They are paid millions. But who paid me? So no mama. So let's draw the curtain here. I don't know when we are going to be seeing again. God may also give me messages tomorrow. I will also come and drop it here. But let's get this clear. It is not everybody, all families, Palace who are conquered. And every are slave. Get that clear. So if you see some person, why got that is just their life. If somebody can stand, a man can stand. They like a slave, or you defend the throne. It may be even true. My father, we are not a slave to you charlatans. Get that clear. So that when you are, in our enemy, no one waiting out do not believe. Why when death cat is over one? Yeah, I walk with what? My dear, I get the way I take deal. Down the way I call why you want. Stay clear from community. Hey, you ever want a slave, you know? Mary me my slave. My father were never conquered. Of you Ronigbe was of you thinking. Up till now, there are names. They treat you Ronigbe. Amafi a warrior. Ididogun, Idukanyo, Idunga, Iduogo. Everything are there. Hey, title Idu. So we were not a sellout. So when I sell no call Bazagmore or Banyagmo Banyato, why I never done Wagi on him. Ewa Pame, Ewa Pavidu, the National Guard, Gabon, Or my one react with me because of a low life in our life. Or not reacting because no frequency, no energy, no vibration. Even when I warn you people. Nonsense. A matter or you na relay. Or man also relay or you poke bonan or you know. Who ya like here? Not any many move for. Why ya born? Why ya take with to do women? Who work better? Who the woman was a warrior. He have his own territory. He remember territory man. How my team work a duty John APC. I not become money ticking out. I thank you for it. Thank you for this opportunity. But you know what I can take? With a level, a man will not team. A man will not team. A 5,000 euro, do you know how many millions is that? Only back moto a village amagba. I be able to talk whatever amagba. Working on you, whatever do bolo. I would have, but I turned it down. Here I am today. Then one of the workers may 10 naira, may 15 naira. Huh? Maybe once in a while. A funny man, Luna. Oh my darling, a lady from Western Germany. Or they phone me 2-3 years ago. And that will be 2022 now, so. Maybe what will be me. Oh my God, now with the rain hour. So let's take it easy, please. Let's take it easy, yo. So let me believe in you guys. You're come across your way again. I remain Comrade Newton Benegundia, Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, and ambassador for good governance, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, the man that led the RT COVID-19 vast campaign all over the world. I led it. And today there are testimonies. May do can't tell what they don't use their social media to achieve than indicting your brothers. Ogionba. Ogionba Derigbe. Ogionba me baby webo. Okay, Ogionba was your gain. Just to indict him. Then I'm going to be 2030. The same people tomorrow now. They making and reform him now. And I reform many work my way now. We are going to pay dearly for all our atrocity. Maybe or not you remain. Then the same people who were to Ogionba can worship you later. Because that time you might have been gone because woman charlatan no mama. The money you when we can 2 years ago you oh no man with your more slave. Era you na hewe yo. If not let na hewe yo. Even when that man gave your father agreed that he was a slave due to pressure and fear. When you ever boy mo can we are born. Having a man able to let to EFULEFUS, having sophisticated moron. Wa yare. Also my bwana so but what's saying when man so but why come about someone? My father was a warrior. If you be a momoko, I do talk about my father here. Who no matter back bogging me a blind argument. He made me with him no be around me. Up to now you such a here. A many are zeb. Every month we no donate ambition. I work be among what we are so white in a man. They never wait time away. My imam era mad imam when one day well no man talk by. Warrior. Worship the more you worship the thing, the more your life is being debilitated. You work very baby. Hotel no mama. Please all our allies. One receive. Agbona no day. I was so who work better 2030 ni. I will not win my day no team. Man, you ban 2030 or 2. That is the when your life is good and the bury no son in your talk we more boy. And we have anything now when we no diagmoya. We are going to dia. $1 gonna you no man. What dig you na keep we need to you